is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yes, Cracker Jacks, I know. He says, oh, I see a lot of new sock accounts here in the chat today. Yes, and it's the same person. Just so everyone knows, I guess I should cover this quickly before we finish the Phil's Day Off segment. Recently, in the last couple of months, there's one person who is a really unhinged weirdo who literally is making dozens and dozens of sock accounts, and they even talk to themselves on those sock accounts to pretend like it's different people, to make people think it's real people, and it's not. And then they sit here and they do stupid stuff. They even have come in and in some cases, gifted memberships to each other. They've contributed to the channel to make it look legit, and then people come to me behind the scenes, they're like, yeah, so here's all the evidence from Discord that it's the same person. They sit there talking on Discord about it and everything, and I'm like, how much of a loser could you be? You have nothing to do. I was trying to think about this, alright? I really want you to think about this. I am a small-time content creator and streamer, correct? Think about it. I don't make controversy. There's nothing really going on in my content besides people who like my content like to see me cover video games and hang out with me once a day for a podcast. That's it. I don't get embroiled in any kind of drama or nonsense at all. If you want to talk about people who are constantly, like, embroiled in that stuff, you always got to talk about the Wings of Redemptions, or the Boogies, or the LTGs, right? You say that I'm the same group as them, but in reality, when you compare apples to apples, it's very different. Everything around here is calm until someone tries to pull me into the drama.
I love drama.
That drama shit.
I love it. I crave the drama.
Also, I'm a small-time guy, right? I'm not a giant streamer. I don't have a big audience. I know that, and I'm okay with that. You understand? Why on earth someone would come to this stream and think that it's worth their time to sit here with dozens of sock accounts, pretend to be different people, catfishing essentially, to waste everyone's time just to be found out and get banned? Like, I just don't get it. What is the point? What did you accomplish? Could you move on with your life? You didn't derail my streams, you didn't derail my content, you didn't affect me in any way whatsoever. We all just sit here shaking our heads, face-palming at what a loser you are. Just move on and get a life. And you're doing nothing here. Maybe you could have an impact on someone else's content and streams. You don't have any impact on mine. You're just wasting everybody's time, mostly your own. Please, please move on. And if you really think it's worth your time and you've convinced yourself this, you need to seek help. I mean, you're just an idiot. I don't know what else to say.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
So yeah, you'll probably see a bunch of new sock accounts here today. I'm sure people are just going to sit here and tell me within a day or two exactly what is going on with that and say, yeah, you know, it's just the same idiot. And yeah, I know. I absolutely know what's going on. It's always the same moron. There's nothing you can do about it, right? By the way, yes, the Burger King we ordered from was not the Burger King that infamously gave me the terrible chicken sandwich 2 years ago. It was a different location, and this one did a really good job. In fact, for delivery now, they package it up nicely into individualized bags. So, like, one bag had, like, all the sandwiches, and the other bag had, like, fries and onion rings separated. And those were sealed, and then they put that inside of a bigger bag that's, again, sealed. So it's really nice for delivery. I was like, they actually did a good job with this. It wasn't like they rushed it and put it in shit and someone just runs out the door with it. They actually package it nicely for delivery services. And I was like, alright, well, that's not bad at all. So, there you go. I wasn't, displeased with what it was. And by the way, like I said, these days when you go to a fast food place and you buy a combo, it's probably like $10 for the combo after tax. This package was $20 for the whole thing, for all this food. And I was like, so basically we paid what we would have paid if I drove there. And we ended up getting more food, actually, because we didn't get drinks, but instead we got more food. I was like, this is not bad. You know? So, there you go. 2 years later, Burger King has redeemed themselves in my eyes. This location. And that's the thing. It depends on what location you go to. Burger King redeemed themselves in my eyes. Not to say that we'd be eating Burger King constantly. We're not going to. We rarely eat fast food. But for something, a rarity of a day that we were out so late, it actually wasn't that bad. So, there you go. And that's really it. I don't really have crazy amounts of stuff to talk about from Phil's Day Off.
I want to feast.
More than than $23 million were invested into NFTs over the course of about a 2-year period, and all of that money has been completely erased. Do you remember when Ubisoft actually was internally developing games based around NFTs? Remember, was it Tom Clancy's, it was one of the Tom Clancy games, and they were like, oh yeah, so there's an NFT that you'll get for your character, and then if you get it, then you could sell it to other players and stuff. Can you imagine a video game where as you play it, you earn NFTs for playing, and then those NFTs are unique, and you can sell them to other players. So not only are you investing time into the game for fun, but you're actually getting a money investment out of the game as well. And do you remember when I criticized that, and I said, how many gamers do you realistically think play video games because they expect a money investment to pay off at the end? We're playing it for engagement and fun. We're not playing as a money investment, because there's something in life you could actually do. I don't know if you guys heard about this. There's a little concept, okay? You ready for this? There's a concept out there. I don't know if you've heard of it yet. That you can actually do something.
Like some kind of task or work, and you can actually pay for it. I don't know if you've heard for this yet. That you can actually put in some kind of effort into some kind of a practice or you know, and then you get actual monetary compensation after the fact for what you've done. It's called a job.
Shut the fuck up. Get a job.
And that's what you should do. If you want to make money, you get a job. You don't play video games and try to sell NFTs based on what you earn. You actually get a job, a guaranteed employment opportunity where you'll be paid for what you work for. You understand? People don't play video games to earn fucking money playing them. What the fuck were these idiotic game developers thinking? I don't know.
Phil's not self-aware.
But of course, it's not just game development. I'm just saying, that, you know, it's ridiculous that game developers were actually going this route. They genuinely thought that they could design entire video games around NFTs and it would go well, and now here we are 2 years into it, the entire market is gone. You notice no one talks about it anymore, it's dead. The whole idea was a moronic thing to begin with. Who the hell cares about a digital item that's unique because it has some kind of a auto-regenerating key associated with it? Who gives two fucks, right? Like, for example, this is a microfiber cloth. Now, this is the real one in my hand, but you can own an NFT of this microfiber cloth for $5. And I'll just take a screenshot of this and send it to you with a auto-generating key to prove that it's the original screenshot that I took on my stream, and you pay me $5 for it. Now, what do you do with that? Nothing, you fucking moron. It has no value. No one cares. Anyone could have taken a screenshot of the stream, and it's maybe not the original NFT, but who fucking cares? It's the same screenshot. That's the problem with NFTs. They have no intrinsic value whatsoever. If you say, oh, it's a unique item for a video game. Yeah, but it has to be for something that someone would care about. Like, for example, right now, in Street Fighter 6, if someone could get an NFT item that was godlike and gave you double health, you have a double health bar, and you can use that in any mode you want, including ranked play. I bet people would want that, because they say, man, I'll pay $100 to have double health for the rest of the time I ever play Street Fighter 6. It's unfair, but who gives a fuck, right? So, that's what I mean. But that's not what they were offering. They were offering these cosmetics and this nonsensical stuff that has zero value. So no one cared.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations. Yes. I got a dollar tip from Snow Carl. Can I name the top 3 streamers that I watch with my wife? No. Because you know what would happen? My moron stalkers would go and harass them. So I'm never going to mention a name ever. Thank you for the dollar tip.
So, listen to this person. This essentially is another sock account doing a super chat. Okay, I really would like to answer to this question. Why do you try to, like, mess with me and waste my time? It doesn't affect anything. Do you understand? None of you have ever affected my content. I still get to make content. I still am here. I'm still supported by my audience. Everything's fine. You guys come in here and trying to troll with these sock accounts and shit, it doesn't do anything. Do you understand that? It literally doesn't affect anything negatively. I guarantee you could probably go to someone else's community who buys into the toxicity and drama shit, and you get way more of a rise, and you get way more of an effect. I don't know why you come here. It's just like, what's the word? It's exhausting to see people be so fruitless with their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see so many people come here and try and fail and waste their time at something. It's like you could have easily just spent that time on something else. You could have done anything else on this planet that would have been more productive for you. And you wasted your time here in my chat, like, with this nonsense. Like, who cares, dude? Not me. No one here. We're all just like, whatever. Like, I really want you to get help at this point. Like, why are you here with one of your million sock accounts at this point? Like,
there's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.